Hello and welcome to Worship Perspectives Online. My name is Dr. Jessica McMillan and I am very excited to moderate this course with you this semester. I wanted to take a few minutes to look over the syllabus with you to just make sure that if there's anything that needs clarification that you can hear it from me. If there's still anything that's unclear, please feel free to contact me and I will see what we can do to get that clarified. So I'm going to share my screen and let's look at the syllabus. And here you can see, here's my email address and my phone number. You can feel free to text me or email me. My email comes through to my phone like a text if I'm away from my computer. So I'm pretty accessible if you need to get in touch with me if you have a question. I do want to say that there is a feature in Blackboard on the discussion forum called Ask the Prof. And if it's a question that you think maybe some other people might have as well, or if there's something larger than just what you want to know, then it might be better to use that function as well. And I do check that every day, and I'll be on Blackboard pretty much every day checking in and out and reading the discussions and things like that. So I'm going to move, well, first to the course texts. I know you can see this on your syllabus, but I want to show you what they look like up front and personal. Here is the Segler and Bradley text, Christian Worship, Its Theology and Practice, 3rd edition. That is one of our foundational texts, and also Dr. Ed Steele's Worship Heart Cries. And you will see throughout this course a lot of videos where Dr. Steele himself is teaching the lesson. Don't be confused if you see his name a lot in the course. He created the course, and his text, as you know, is one of the bases of the course. So it's pretty cool that you get to hear him teach the text. It's not often that you get to hear the author teach his own text. So most of the videos in Blackboard regarding the material will be of him teaching it, because he can certainly teach it a lot better than I can. So those are the 2 textbooks, and this is how you will get your grade. So the first way is the weekly chapter quizzes. There are quizzes, they are already online. When you get on Blackboard, it will take you to the quiz and you will be able to take it there. So your quizzes will be 20% of your grade. The class discussion is basically what you find in the discussion forum on Blackboard. Online learning is great. Internet courses are great. They are so accessible and we have time to do them. We don't have to move to campus. There's so many benefits to online learning, but one of the downsides is that we don't get that face-to-face interaction that is really sometimes crucial to discipleship and to learning. So we really need to utilize the discussion board for our class discussions. You'll see a little bit later in the syllabus, the requirement of that is that you make 1 substantial post per week for whatever the topic is that week, and then you need to respond to 2 other posts. So we'll keep that classroom discussion going. I do read all of those. Sometimes I'll join in the discussion and sometimes I don't. It just kind of depends. But you can be sure that I'm in and out, and anytime if you have a specific question or you want my input on a specific question, feel free to, put that in there and I'll join in and answer your question there as well. The third thing is that you will have an opinion paper. Opinion paper is a little bit different than a research paper because you don't have to have all of the bibliographic material. Your opinion paper will be on some topic that you think is relevant. You see here that the topic has to be cleared with me by the 2nd week of class. So you've got a little while to decide what you want to do your opinion paper on. This can be something that maybe you have seen in your experiences with leading worship or with being a worshiper, something that is related to music and worship in the local church. And you will get to tell us your opinion on that and how you have formed your opinion on that. Some of the topics that have been done in the past have been things like music related to the ordinances how to plan music around a baptismal service or Lord's Supper. It might be something that's a little bit more contemporary, like leading worship through digital media, like many of you are doing right now and many of us are participating in right now. So if you need some ideas for your opinion paper, I will be glad to give you some other ideas, but it can be pretty much anything that is worship related that you would like to tackle. Then you're going to have 2 worship projects. The first one is basically an order of worship where you're going to plan a particular type of worship, and you'll make the worship bulletin and plan the worship for that. And there are details a little bit later in the syllabus. And then worship project B is kind of like the opinion paper, but probably a different topic. This is going to be that an issue that confronts churches that needs to be worked on. And this project will be, you're going to take an imagined problem, or it could be one that you have experienced, and you're going to lead your imaginary congregation through tackling that topic. So this one's a little bit more in depth than the worship project A. There is a list of questions that will help you think through how to tackle your issue. And then you're going to put it all on a PowerPoint, or you can use Google Slides or, Prezi or whatever form you want to use, as long as there's a PowerPoint, because we're going to pretend like you are leading a congregation through this particular issue. And you'll see that a lot of your assignments will be submitted through email. Some of them will be submitted through Blackboard, but some of them through email. And so that's just because of the way that the course has been created. So make sure that you check your syllabus to see if this is supposed to be submitted through email or through Blackboard. And then you'll have a midterm and final. Your midterm will cover the first chapters, I think 1 through 11 of the text, and then, which is basically what we'll do for the first half of the semester. And then the final exam will be what we do the last half of the semester. So in other words, it's not comprehensive. And then there's your grading scale. Well, it is comprehensive in that a lot of the material builds on prior material, but there are study guides in Blackboard to help you prepare for each of those exams. So you'll be able to access those when the time is closer. So the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about is in the course outline. When you follow your syllabus, you'll see that there are some abbreviations. If you see, when you see Segler/Bradley, and then you'll see WH. Anytime you see WH, you can just automatically know that is the worship heart cries. And so, for example, week 1, we'll start with the worship heart cries, and then chapter 1 in the Segler-Bradley text. Then week 2, it'll be similar. So you need to just watch your syllabus to see what is due when. And the syllabus is our contract. There will not be anything thrown at you that's not on this syllabus. So you can be sure that what's here is what you're going to get. If you see a discrepancy, please let me know. This syllabus is the same one that is used for the in-person course. And so sometimes there's a little bit of a difference in the way we deliver that. So if you see a discrepancy or something that is confusing to you, please just reach out and let me know, and I'll be glad to clarify that. So that's pretty much our class. I am so thankful that you are in this class and that I get to walk you through it. I'm excited about it, and I look forward to us talking through some of these issues that are very pertinent to where we are today. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out, let me know, and I will be glad to talk you through them. And otherwise, see you around.